Hey there cats and kitties, I am the Blues Man, Johnny Blues, and with this video, discussing my thoughts on the Wakaokami wa Shougakusei movie, also known by the alternate titles Okko's Inn and The Young Mistress or The Young Innkeeper is a Grade Schooler. The film is both beautifully written and beautifully animated, telling the story of a young girl, the titular Okko, who after losing her parents has made her way to go live with her maternal grandmother, who owns and operates an inn or onsen. Whereupon, Okko is somewhat inadvertently saddled up with the promise to become a young innkeeper of her own, with plans to one day take over the onsen from her grandmother through the provocation of a little boy ghost that only Okko can see and hear. This perhaps due to the near-death experience she suffered in the accident that claimed her parents' lives. But Uribo, the boy ghost, has a deeper history with Okko's family than she first expects, having been the childhood best friend of her grandmother, explaining away why he's so concerned for her and the fate of her onsen. Though Uribo isn't the only spirit or otherworldly entity Okko encounters on her journey toward becoming a responsible innkeeper, she also meets the sister spirit of a rival onsen operator and classmate, a little blonde girl spirit named Mio, and the cherubic and highly mischievous demon named Suzuki, each of which in their own way attempt to aid or in some cases hinder Okko's progress at becoming said innkeeper. But over time, they all come to benefit her in ways that they never thought possible. And in every way possible, Okko rises to the challenge her guests in the inn represent. From the self-proclaimed fortune teller named Glory, to a man and his family who holds certain dietary requirements that sees Okko seeking the help of her rival classmate, Matsuki, and little beknownst to either myself as a viewer or Okko, this man and his family have a connection that falls directly at the doorstep of her parents' loss, which is a constant challenge for Okko to overcome throughout the course of the film, believing at times that she can see her parents just as vividly as she can see the spirits of Uribo, Mio, and Suzuki. And thus, what began as a childlike adventure of myriad fears and wonders becomes a coming-of-age story from childhood into post-adolescence in ways that are just as affirming as they are surprising, and in some cases even heartbreaking. But Okko truly grows and evolves by the end, and her story is a meticulous and beautiful one to follow if you decide to give the film a watch. Now, I'd be remiss if I didn't also acknowledge the fact that there's a TV series version of the story, also made by Madhouse, with some of the same voice actors and seiyuu reprising their characters, though there are some definite differences between the two, as the series mostly tells its own story. Characters like the fortune teller Glory do appear, and there are some similarities to the film in how they interact with Okko, but there are also characters omitted from the film entirely so that it can tell its own succinct story. Characters such as a self-proclaimed exorcist, a grudge-holding tree spirit, and even a young boy who is the spitting image of and actually has familial ties to the spirit boy Uribo all appear in the series, which is 24 short subject episodes in length, rounding out to about the same length overall of a normal 12-episode series. Whether you decide to delve into the film or the anime, each are enlightening, affirming, and entertaining in their own ways, and I'm personally glad that I made time for the both of them, as they are now much beloved by me. And so with that, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments below if you've seen Okko's Inn, what you thought of it, or if you're going to be checking it out as per this recommendation. And if you enjoyed this video and would like to consider supporting my channel, please have a look at my PayPal support link posted both in the description as well as the comments section below, which affords you opportunities very much akin to Patreon, where you can set up a monthly recurring contribution, a one-time only contribution, or send me a personal message with any contribution you send my way, requesting topics I may discuss in the future, ask for shoutouts, or just about anything else that crosses your mind. And anything you saw fit to send my way would be 2 thumbs up for me in securing my longevity on YouTube for the foreseeable future. And so yeah, otherwise that'll be pretty much it for me on this. Hope this video finds you well, and I'll catch you all later. Peace.